welcome to the week that we are doing A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury. Tegan and I did something different this time. She read the second book in a series because she had already read the first, and I read the first one because I hadn't. So she read A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, and I read A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I haven't watched Tegan's review because hers has spoilers in part of it, and I don't want to be spoiled because I will be reading the second book. But I do recommend that everyone who has read the first book and is interested in reading the second book should watch her review because she does a discussion as well, so that's cool. Okay, so a synopsis. We have Faray, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I don't know. She and her family are living in poverty. She is a huntress, where that's how she provides for her family. She goes out and she kills things, and that's what they eat. So kind of similar to the Hunger Games in that aspect. It's very similar in that area right there, that part of the plot. So she has two sisters and a father. Her mother is dead. Her two sisters are... one of them is very vain and kind of mean, and the other one is very quiet, but both of them don't realize the magnitude of their poverty. Faray is their only source of anything. Their father is crippled and useless. She also likes to draw. She kills a wolf in the woods, and this sets off a chain of events where she gets taken by another wolf, a beast, who claims that she killed a fairy and that she must pay for her life for his life since she murdered him. So she is taken across the border into the fairy world, taken by Tamlin, who in the beginning she doesn't realize exactly who he is, but he's a high fae. They go back and forth between each other, kind of struggling. She wants to go home. She's trying to find a way out. He's trying to keep her there. The reader can tell something is going on that Faray doesn't realize, and that we don't realize yet, but we know that there's something extra there because there's tiny hints, foreshadowing. And I also know that this is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, so you have to know there's some type of curse somewhere, and there's something that's going to happen about love and all that other stuff. So Tamlin and Faray fall in love, and the book is Faray trying to save Tamlin and the fairy kingdom as well as her own kingdom and the humans, and there's a queen that's not so nice on the fairy side, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on with that. So that's the synopsis. Okay, ratings. So this is a fairy tale retelling of Beauty and the Beast. I loved Beauty and the Beast. So let's start with the grading. For plot, I am giving it a 5 out of 5. I loved the way that Sarah J. Maas retold the story of Beauty and the Beast with fairies and kind of like a mixture of Hunger Games and fairies and Beauty and the Beast all mixed together into one, and it was kind of cool that way. So I really liked her idea of the plot. Readability, it's a 5 out of 5. You just fly right through it. It didn't take me very long at all. So there's nothing that hinders any of your reading. You should fly through it in no time. It's only about 400 pages, so it's really doable. Character development, I'm also giving it a 5 out of 5. I thought the characters were deep and meaningful, and they had different layers and dimensions, especially Tamlin. I really liked his character. Faray is really awesome too. So you learn a lot about the characters, and they do develop. They change over the course of the novel. They don't stay stagnant or the same. They become different, right? They develop. So all of her characters are so well fleshed out. They're developing, they're changing, they're evolving. They're really good characters. For writing style, this is where I'm going to dock her a few points. I'm going to give her a 3 out of 5 for writing style. That's because the first part of the book, the first few chapters, I was kind of disappointed in the way it was written. It felt really, really young. I know I was reading young adult, but a lot of the times when I read young adult and I don't feel like it's written like young adult. It's actually really well written, but the first half of the book I felt was very young adultish. You could tell that the writing wasn't as mature as it could have been. But as the book developed, it got so much better and it became more interesting and I became immersed in it. So I'm giving her a 3 out of 5, knocking down the 2 points just because the beginning was a little rocky. It was a little unstable. For cover, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. Let me show you the cover once more. So here's the cover, A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's red. It's got Foray on the front, or possibly the Queen. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 because it's beautiful. I love the color. I love just how it looks. It's a very, very, very beautiful cover. So 5 out of 5. Last, I have Enjoyment. I am giving it a 4 out of 5 for Enjoyment, and that is because same reason I'm docking 1 point just for the rocky beginning. I didn't enjoy it as I thought I could have for the beginning, but overall it's fantastic. So once you get towards the middle and the end, it becomes really, really good. So total is 4.5 out of 5. I really did enjoy this book. I definitely recommend it. So if you are looking for a new young adult fantasy novel to get into and you love Beauty and the Beast and you love or you've read some of other stuff by Sarah J. Maas, then I would recommend this book. So you should read it. I am definitely reading the second book, A Court of Mist and Fury. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. Next book we are doing is Gone Girl, so stick around for those videos. I'm sure Tegan will have hers up way before me because I'm a slowpoke. Don't forget to follow our Instagram, subscribe to our channel, check out our blogs. All the links will be in the drop-down menu below. Feel free to check those out and let us know how we're doing. Give us suggestions. Alright, bye guys.